So I was scrolling through social media just a couple weeks ago, and I seen the same situation on social media before, probably months and months ago. I've seen this go around, and I want to talk about it. So I've always seen a lot of women events. I'm all about women empowerment. That's my passion. And I always see certain women talk about how mean girls or mean women, they're always throwing women in power events, but they are mean. And at first I got offended. I'm not going to lie, but I know it wasn't a direct post to me. But of course I got offended because I stand for women empowerment and I know I'm not mean. But I did get offended, and I thought to myself, I said, I have been in those situations before where I have been to women empowering events, and the person that was hosting the event was a mean person. Didn't want to talk to anybody, just a snappy type of person, bad attitude, all the bad things you can name. And I had to think to myself, that post was right. There are mean girls that do host women empowering events. And I had to think to myself, I'm like, well, I'm not mean. That's not me. That's not who I am. If you know me, I'm not that person. But but I had to think to myself, like, you know what? Their encounter was totally different. What they've encountered is what I've encountered too. How can you change their perspective? And for me, the only thing I could think of, the only possible thing I can think of was just shedding your light, shining your light, um, showing them that you're not a mean person, giving them the benefit of the doubt, and knowing that they had a bad experience and maybe they have just not experienced anybody like me. And so a lot of times we go through life and we feel like everybody is like that. Everybody is like that experience that we have experienced. And truth be told, it's not true. Remember the story I told you guys about when my mentor got ghost on me? She totally just stopped talking to me. It was just she just got ghost. And I told you guys that I said that to myself. After that moment, I would never let anybody else get into my heart. I would never allow anybody else to even mentor me. I would never mentor anybody else. But my heart had to change because I started to open up to other women. I started to go to other events. I started to let myself feel again, if that makes any sense. If that sums up. I just had to get out there and just to start to allow myself to feel again. Because if I would have stayed in that drought, if I would have stayed in that moment, I would never be able to reach anybody else through my own organization. So the only thing that we can do is to shine our light and to prove to people, eventually they will know that everybody is not like that. And quite frankly, we all are not like that. Women empowering events are for to empower women. And it's not believable if we are mean, if we are acting like we're on a certain level and we're really not. We're just like the same woman. We have to be relatable. We have to show people that we have a passion for them and we care about their needs. Because if not, that whole little event is throw the whole event away. Okay. It's no use for it, because if we can't display ourselves, if we can't be honest with ourselves. And I always wanted to show women that I care, because that's the passion. And trust me, it will show. If you do not have a passion for something, and you have an event or you're doing something, it's going to show. People are going to see it. Trust me. You telling yourself without telling on yourself. If you don't have a passion for this, you gotta leave it alone. You gotta move on. Why? Because women, we have real problems. We have real problems every single day. And we cannot afford to allow anybody to play games with us. This whole empowerment movement has to be a real movement. It cannot be for show. It cannot be just because you want to be seen. It has to be a for real thing. So if you do not have a passion for this, you gotta get out of the way for those that do have a passion for it, because we want to see women win. We want to see women healed. We want to see women successful. And there's nothing like a wonderful win when we see another woman winning. So if this is not for you, if this is not your passion, move out the way for us, the ones that have a passion for this, because we're going to seek that women are healed, that women are empowered, women are motivated, they are uplifted. We're going to make sure that they are kept safe, because when it's a passion, you'll do anything for your passion. You'll make sure everybody is okay for your passion. So I just want to encourage you to let you know that all women are not mean who throw women empowering events. I just want to let you know that, and take a chance. If you see in your local area that there are events in your area, go to them. Have fun. Go meet new women. Go meet new people, because you never know who you may find there. You never know what friendships that you may create. You got this, girl.